It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and their Golden State rivals to the north, the Oakland A's. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Oakland Athletics.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at outfielder David Dahl, another guy who profiles not only in center field but can cover both corners. Speed is his game, and he's only going to continue to get better.
Into the box now, Clark Baker, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Afternoon for the Angels, second baseman, Clark Baker.
First pitch of the at-bat. And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike 1, and a new season of baseball is underway. Way in front of that fastball.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon. So he comes up empty in his first major league at-bat.
I know he was expecting more, but that's a win. If you can put the ball in play your first big league AB, and you're able to get that adrenaline and the nerves out of you, that's a win right there.
First pitch coming, here it is. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. The temperature here at first pitch, a very seasonal 63 degrees this afternoon. Oh and 1, here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Joyce is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Into the box now, Mike Trout. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Mike Trout.
First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
2 out, nobody on. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Angels are gone in order. Angels nothing, A's coming to bat. We're back after this on MLB Network. Here's Justin Upton now.
Leading off for the Angels, the left fielder, number 9, Justin Upton.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Upton makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. And Upton can't connect there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Batting 10.
Here's C.J. Cron now.
C.J. Cron.
And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Batting 6.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Davis is under it. And that retires the side. Angels go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So striding forward now, Cole Calhoun. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind the count at times.
One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Batting 8.
Here's Luis Valbuena now.
Luis
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And it's fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Josh Begley.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Played on the backhand. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now batting, Clark Baker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
That's a ball.
Missed with a slider.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. high in the air out to center field. Giving chase is Dahl. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So stepping in, Ollie James. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder. No runs, no hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. Right over the middle, knee high. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
And the throw is a high one, but he's able to keep a foot tethered on the bag, and that becomes out number 2. Ready now for L.A., Mike Trout. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Striding into the box, Justin Upton. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Fouled off. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Now batting, first baseman, C.J. Cron.
Standing in now, C.J. Cron. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Digging in, Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Andrelton Simmons.
First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Hit back up the middle. Pinder up the middle. Tough throw to first. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Stepping up to the plate, Cole Calhoun. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. And that one just missed outside. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
And now for the Angels, Luis Valbuena looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Giving chase is Dahl. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Phegley. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. Angels still looking for hit number 1 in the ball game. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes, you count.
Right side hit hard. And the Halos have their first hit of the game.
Hey, no runner. Hold it, hold it.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down an account and drive base hits the other way.
Up next for the Angels, second baseman.
Into the box, Clark Baker, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. The 1-1. Popped him up. Joyce coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Clark Baker has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
The batter, number 5. Designated hitter.
Into the box now, Ollie James, as he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. This one's too far inside, ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Drilled to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And a relay home. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a 1-run deficit here as the side is retired. Angels strand a couple. They're down 1-0. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
0-1 count and the pitch. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Mike Trout goes down for the first out in the 7th inning.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Now batting.
Here's Justin Upton now.
Justin Upton.
As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And there's ball 1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle-of-the-order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Now to the plate, C.J. Cron. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. The windup and the 0-1. And it's 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Get Wheatley back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. It's stretch time here in Oaktown. It's the A's 1 and the Angels nothing. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll start us off in the 8th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Keeley has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Cole Calhoun will stand in now.
Now batting. Right fielder. Cole Calhoun.
First pitch of the at-bat. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88, and at this point in the game, that's a good place to be, so I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Up next for the Angels.
Here's Luis Valbuena now.
Luis
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch missed with a breaking ball. Valbuena with a 2-2 count now.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Bounce it to the left side. Healy picks it up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The A's lead it 1-0. Now at the plate, Josh Fegley. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. Ready with his 100th pitch of the ball game. And he lays off for ball 1. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Up next for the
In now, Clark Baker. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That misses. 2-0. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Two balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. Got him, and that's number 15 for the ball game.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Standing in now, Ollie James. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first. He'll be in time to take care of him, and the A's move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Oakland A's took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Number 78 earns his first win of the season with 15 strikeouts. Yu Darvish racked up 12 strikeouts but still ends up